Hi, I'm Elemi from Yeyeo Botanica. Welcome back. So great to see you all. Thank you for sharing us and coming back. And if this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Remember, we're www.yeyeo, and we're a spiritual and wellness supplier, which is why I do videos about all things spiritual. And I'm Elemi. I want to shout out all my people from Linton Park, Jamaica. Woohoo! Welcome. And I say that special one for some of my relatives. So today, I want to share with you 9 things and a sweet thing that you can use with your ancestors, whether or not you're really spiritual, really religious, in between, or just starting out. So let's get started. So today is a video that you may want to take a few notes or watch the video again just so that you get all these juicy details. There's some main things that you should always have on hand when you're going to do something for your ancestors. Whether or not you're having a memorial for them, you're doing prayers for them, you're just celebrating them for their special day, anything like that. There's some main things that you should have, and we're going to go through some of them in a little detail today. 1 is cool water. 2 is light. 3 is incense. 4 is food. And then everything else in between. So today I wanted to share with you, some of you say to me, well, I have a space in my home for the ancestors, and sometimes the ancestors say, that's not enough. So I say, if you're going to give them water, right? If you're going to give them water, it's good to put a vessel that can take water, not just a little glass that you use to drink water, right? You want to give them a large vase, a goblet, something like that. And this you would fill with water. Remember, if you've seen my ancestor must-have videos or mistake videos, I say, my cup runneth over. You want your bounty and your life to always be full, just like they can help you to bring to your life and what you're giving to them. So, cool water. The other thing that I mentioned to you is incense. And so we have many, many videos on our channel for the ancestors to pull them closer, whether it be washes, things to do, ancestor must-haves, ancestor mistakes. Here is one for people who are African American, African, Caribbean, very specifically, even Middle Eastern. This particular incense is especially nice for them. Anyone can use it, but it's especially nice for them. Copal. If you'd like me to do a video on copal, comment below. All right. If you're enjoying this video and enjoying my videos, you know I really appreciate your thumbs up. Frankincense and myrrh. We've all heard this. Oh, that's church incense, right? For my Catholics, my people who are in different faiths from the Middle East, from Africa, the Caribbean, all over the world, Europe. Frankincense and myrrh is for ancestors worldwide. And for people who have a lot of indigenous spirits, a lot of indigenous ancestors, Central America, South America, the Caribbean, the United States, and even India, where they're Indian people, Indian spirit, or different types of Indian incense. Right? This one even has a picture of the Indian on it. So we have water and we have air. So for those of you who have not seen my elemental videos, please watch those because you really get to understand why some of these things are very important for the ancestors. So doing a wash during that time when you're venerating your ancestors is extremely helpful. And there are many, many videos on our channel about different kinds of washes that you can do to pull the ancestors closer. We have tobacco soap. We have all different kinds of things. To coffee. Also, I did a coffee bath, which is really nice to pull the ancestors forward. There could be a very long list, but today we're only going to do 9 and some sweet things along the way. So we have here 7 African powers. 7 African powers wash is extremely effective, and I'll turn it around also, extremely effective for pulling the ancestors. You can do this wash for yourself, family members. You can even use it as a floor wash in your home. And that is also a nice thing to do. But one of my personal favorites are things that are white. Anything that is white is wonderful to bring in the ancestors because we want them to come into our life with light, with peace, with harmony, and with neutrality. Just nice, beautiful, calm energy, right? So taking different kinds of white spiritual washes, ones with milk, that's one in particular that I shared today is a guardian angel, but you can use things like white lily, gardenia, and things like that. So for the people who are really into calling on the ancestors, it's nice to have a noisemaker. If you have an ancestral space in your home, you can use a maraca and shake and talk and pray, sing, whatever it is that you do. And I have here something called a vaina, which is used for the Orisha Oya. So people who are in African spirituality, this is used to call on Oya. This is very, very specific. And she is the guardian of the cemetery at the gate of the cemetery where ancestors pass through or where people pass through to become ancestors. So this is especially good to use. This is a sweet thing. All right. And the juicy one that everyone here is going like, well, how come she didn't say that yet? White light. And for those of you who saw my Ancestor Altar mistakes video, that one is where I share with you only white light at the Ancestor Altar until you're very advanced. And if some of you are advanced, I need to see a lot of you who are advanced if you would like to take an advanced training with me, because I already have them, already done them, but it's time to do some more. So comment below if you consider yourself to be an advanced person, you've had your altar up or been doing ancestor veneration in various ways for longer than 3 to 5 years. And the last thing, this is a Botanica thing, and this is for my spiritualists, my espiritistas and espiritistas, right? All of my spiritual people. We have here a necklace that has 7 colors on it. So this can be used for so many different things. I like this one, and we don't have one in the store right now, but the multicolor, where it has all these different colors that can be used for the Orisha Osign. It can be used for the ancestors, but this one is specifically the 7 African powers. And this one is fantastic also. You can put it on your altar, you can wear it, you can put it with shrines that you have for the ancestors. So I hope today that you got some good ideas For all my people who are into folk traditions, hoodoo, Ifa, Yoruba, Egungun, ancestral veneration, this has been for you. And if you're new and or curious, this has still been for you. Remember, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell to stay in the know, and see you next time. Ashe, ashe, ashe.